Hi, hello, I'm Krissy, and welcome to the fourth character redesign video of 2025. We have one character today we are redesigning. We will be redesigning a character I made a long time ago. I had initially designed her as an adoptable, but she just never got sold. So I have hung on to her for years, and today is her day. I'm gonna be completely honest, I don't know if I improved the design in the way I wanted to, so today's video isn't the best art from Krissy, but before we get into the redesigning, I want to clarify a few things. Regardless if the character started with me or another artist, when I say redesign, I mean altering a character's design to suit my needs for it. I could change a character completely or barely make any changes. I redesign all characters I get. This is just me working with the character and making changes that I feel are needed for me to maximize their potential. This absolutely does not mean the character to start off with was flawed in any way or bad. To me, it's like buying a new house and either remodeling the kitchen or just changing the curtains. The worst thing that could happen is I redesign a character so much that it is completely different from the original and I end up with a brand new character and get to start the redesign again. So there really is no risk. We can only gain good things from this. Today's character in mind, I didn't stray too much from the original design, but we're still just trying to find a way to evolve it. Here you can see all the characters I've redesigned so far, which are for me and owned by me currently. There are a lot of different and unique characters that I love. I do want to state that the characters I draw in any video, they are usually just the first concepts for the character's design. This is just a starting point. It's normal for me to go back to the character in a different video or project and change big or small things about the design. So these are just baseline designs that after this video then get more attention and love. Usually though, redesigns tend to be more finalized in the moment. When things are changed, it's usually colors or patterns. Redesigns are usually whatever I can think of in the moment, so quality of character and art vary. If you are new to my character redesign videos and are interested in seeing more of them and what they are about, I have a playlist below and in the iCard above you can go check out. Each video has a unique character design for you to go see. If you want to see this drawing in a speed draw format without me talking, you can find that on my Extras channel, and if you would like to see the raw footage of my art with background music, you can find that on my Uncut channel. Also, I'm really trying to get monetized at some point, so sticking around for the whole length of the video helps my watch time, so stick around if you'd like to support me that way. Of course, you can always like, comment, and subscribe to support me as well. Since this is a character redesign, you can't redesign this character with me, but you certainly still can draw. So if you care to, tag along, grab a sketchbook or something to draw with, and we can draw together. Maybe you have some characters you want to redesign as well. I know I always have some sitting around that need touch-ups, so come draw along. Or if you care to draw the character in today's video, feel free to do so and send it in the Discord server linked below in the description. I would love to see any of your art. Now, with that little ramble out of the way, let's get into the actual art part of the video. Taking a look at the original design first things that jump out at me are the red and green complementary colors. I 100% want to keep that color scheme moving into the redesign. I also want to keep the details like her short light green hair, her pointy ears, her outfit, and her patterns. One of the most important things I want to play with is if she is an elf, a human, or a fairy. We will be experimenting with those ideas today. We will be trying to find some better shape harmony in this design and trying to limit that color palette because there are too many shades of green and we want to keep it simple. Starting the character reference sheet, today we get one design and one ref sheet. Just one character, no sketchbook segment, no failed drawing attempts. Not technically a fail, but I'm not sure how long this ref sheet is going to stick, so we'll see. Moving into the first sketch, I wanted to right away start leaning into more angular shapes. I had the idea of incorporating that triangle as her main shape since that was the pattern on her outfit. You can see me draw her pointy ears, some wings, and a tail. I I just plopped those there to see what I liked as I drew. I did my best to give her some specific eyes for her design, making them more diamond-shaped at first and giving her triangular eyelashes. Her nose also is, what is it? A triangle. Good job. It's a triangle. We have a triangle theme. It's a triangle. Everything that could reflect the triangle shape, that's what I did. Her hair, however, I just made the same as the original, just a bit more poofy and a tiny bit longer. I still wanted her hair and body to be soft and make the details on her the triangles. I decided to do wings, honestly, just because I need more fairy characters and I wasn't sure if I was feeling the tail, so I wanted to give it my best shot with that option. On to the second sketch, I decided to make her eyes more triangle shaped instead of that diamond shape. I didn't change much between the first and second sketch. This step is purely for last minute changes and cleanup, solidifying my ideas so I can read them correctly before jumping into the line art. The second sketch was one of my more cleaner ones. I very much could have moved into coloring and not taken the time to do line art, but I would have really hated myself if I didn't do the line art for the reference sheet, because I have no excuse not to. Something I did change was the little triangles on her face, opting for 2 thin, long triangle swipes going across her cheeks. This is more similar to original design, but I was fighting with myself to do it because it's very similar to some other patterns I have on my other characters, but not quite exactly the same. Moving into the line art, I just traced over my second sketch, finalizing it. I decided to change her nose from the triangle to 2 triangles. It gives her a more unique look, and I already have a character with that prior triangle nose, so changing it wasn't a big deal. In fact, I felt like we should. Once again, like I say in all my videos, not too much to say about the line art. I just put my head down and did it. I really had to force myself to stay focused because you will hear me say later in this video, this took a little over 3 hours. It was pretty exhausting mentally because I was having a bad day in general, so if you want to know what happens when Krissy forces herself and pressures herself to draw something she really doesn't want to draw when she isn't feeling good, this is the result. And before you jump into the comments and tell me it's not really that bad, I know, okay, my brain knows it's not as bad as I think it is, but the emotions tied with the process of this gives me the ick. It overrides anything that is good about this design, so just bear with me. Pushing through, I jumped into coloring. This step was harder than I thought, just because I was back and forth just barely changing tones and values of colors, what temperatures I liked better, if you will. Seeing what I liked and what I didn't like. I kept most of the original colors, the hair and skin are the same for sure. The greens are what I adjusted the most. I do really like the added yellows and blues. The cool tones are pretty interesting when they sat next to her warmer skin tone. The triangle patterns on her wings and outfit I really like and made a brush to make my life easier. Here is Kassandra's final design. Let me know what you think in the comments. If there's anything you think I should change or add to this design. Let's be real, I poke and prod at my characters a lot, so nothing is ever set in stone. The more I sit with this and stare at it, I'm kind of adjusting to it. There isn't anything I hate about it, but looking between the original design and the redesign, I'm just kind of debating on which one is closer to the direction I want this character to go. I think that stems from the fact I don't know and still don't know what to do with this character. Hopefully this design will sit with me for a little bit and it gets its shining day when I figure out what to do with Kassandra. On to the Krissy character design rating scale. I, being Krissy, hi hello, I'm gonna rate this design a C-. Okay, purely based on my emotions to it. The Krissy scale is never consistent, don't rely on it, and it's bad. But for real, I'm not thrilled, and I want to be honest about that, so sorry Kassandra, but for now you're ranking at a C-. I named her Kassandra, by the way, I don't know if I made that clear.
So what are you gonna show me?
I am going to show you a character that I just spent an unnecessary 3 hours and 25 minutes
isn't that bad for you.
No, that's ridiculous.
Not for you.
Yeah, you've done much more. I don't even. I'm conflicted. I'm gonna share my screen. No, I don't. I'm not sure. I'm gonna share my screen. I'm gonna let you see it.
Okay. Why don't you like that?
I don't know. Okay, so it's a redesign, okay?
Sure, yeah, what's the original? Oh.
You see my dilemma?
Yeah, you know, here's what you do. Keep both. Because they're both really good designs.
I disagree.
I think they're good. You know, here's really what you do. Give
the character.
And then you can have them. I like both of them. I think they're cool. I think you should put a color on her nose.
I'm not touching her anymore for right now.
But... Okay, so like, do you want me to give input on what you should add?
I don't think so. At least not right now. I don't know, you can for the video if you so choose to.
Well, my thing is, like, she's really good. She just needs, like, a few, like, additions. Like, the sparkles on the wings. Add a couple sparkles, like, on her skin or something, or somewhere in the design to add that element somewhere else.
No.
And I don't know. I feel like she could use a little airbrushing pink on her hands, maybe her ears.
I don't do airbrush. Oh my gosh, I forgot to color in her nails. I'm not doing it.
I don't mind the white.
I don't do airbrush or hues.
No, but this really isn't that bad.
It's just not what I wanted. But I'm not sure what I want. Because I like there's just too many colors happening in this.
Yeah, well, that's past Krissy, you know?
I know, and
that pink color on the eyelids and the irises are way too close. They're too close in, like, you know what I mean, tone. They should be more.
Really?
Yeah, really.
I
really like it. I like the lighter hair with the skin. I think that's
I like that too. If you look at just the color palette, I like the color palette, but then I'm like, I'm thinking maybe I'll like her better if I structured her wings differently. I don't know.
Maybe just do a doodle of her and then figure out, like...
Hey, I'm not doing any more art for this.
I'm talking about, like, you don't need to do it in this video, but, the coloring on her boot, on her right boot, on, like, the little... I don't know what you call socket. There's, like, you didn't color it in all the way. There's, like, a spot of green, unless that's on purpose.
Oh, right there?
Yeah.
Oh. No, that's an accident.
I figured. But, I think she's really good. I like it. And I put my hat in the ring to, own her. Thank you.
I don't know. Kind of sad.
I can definitely, like, looking at it, like, there's definitely, like, small changes I'd make, like, right off the bat. Like, putting the cuff on the boot and then the bottom, like, pad. I don't know, what would you call that on the bottom? The bottom something. Like, the triangles. I would make that yellow on the bottom.
No, I didn't like it, no.
No, I think that's the right way to.
No.
Because it's in the middle. It's technically in her eyes, too. Eyes, middle, cuff, bottom.
No.
Yeah.
No. She's fine. I like her more without her wings.
Then don't give her wings.
But then I'm like, I kind of want her to have wings, and I'm just not sure yet. I don't know. I'm also having a bad day, so I think that's not helping her case.
So you need to spend time with me today, is what you're saying. Maybe that's why you've been having a bad time, Krissy. You need more Katie in your life.
This is a pretty fun color palette, though. I don't have a character.
Crazy how you changed
Sorry.
the subject.
Okay.
You kind of drew her right foot a little weird.
Oh.
No, I didn't notice that until now. That is very off for you.
I am having an off day, and my microphone is peaking.
Okay, well, I like it.
Okay. I'm gonna get this video up for tomorrow, and I'm done. And I'm done.
That sounds fine. You put in a good effort.
Thank you. Okay, bye.
Bye.
That is the final redesign of this video. Please let me know what you think, or let me know what you think of the character design videos in general. I enjoy making them. That is all for this video. Let me know if you like or hate this character design. At the end of the day, all these characters are mine and will continue to be owned by me in the future. Like always, let me know what you think of today's video. That's all I have for today. I will see you in the next one. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. May the Lord turn his face towards you and give you peace. If you have anything I could pray for, please let me know in the comments below. I love you, God bless you, and have a wonderful day.